So Joe, we're here in the new studios of DUQ. Now over there,
in that corner, that was the entrance. You would come in from there, and there was this very, very strange character that took care of the door. His name was Johnny, and it was an Italian guy. He couldn't hear. I should talk, listen to me. But anyway, you had to get by him, present your card and everything. The bar was along that whole side of the building over there, this floor. And this was like the club. I was telling Bob, it was like an after-hours club. You could bring guests, you know, but you had to have the card and everything. So there was a little kitchen, sandwiches and burgers.
Do you need that
Oh,
hand
thanks.
suggestion?
I'll wait for John.
And then
Oh, okay.
the rest of the room was like tables, like a little bit like a nightclub. And back in that end of this room was a bandstand, a rather big bandstand, say about 15 by 10. And there was a beautiful grand piano there that a fellow named Reed Janes used to just monopolize every night. But when guests would be in town, you could find Earl Garner back there. One night I found Art Tatum back there playing. The Joe Mooney Quartet, when it was really hot, and they had a bunch of hit records, like Nina Never Knew and all that stuff. They were here one night, and they actually gave a little 1-hour concert. I was among the younger jazz guys, Danny Kahn, my brother, Chuck Spatafor, Bobby Boswell. We would kind of monopolize the stage, and the older guys used to get ticked off at us. They called us the beboppers. And they said, one guy used to say to me, that bebop, there's nothing to it. It's just a bunch of flatted fifths. He would say that all the time. And I'd say, he was a guitar player too. But all he could do was like play just rhythm chords, you know. And then upstairs, of course, was the offices, and the secretaries were up there. And if you got in trouble, you were called in front of the board, and you went on the third floor. You had to face the Nuremberg jury up there. I came to this building when I was 16 years old. And in fact, I wasn't quite 16. And I got a gig to work at the University Club. So I needed a union card. I wasn't quite of age, but they let me through anyway. They made me read some music, play a little bit. I passed with flying colors. And that's when I joined the union. And I started playing society gigs and working around town.
excellent,
So that's the story of the building.
excellent.